Are you ready?
Mom.
They'll be here any minute.
Who?
You're wearing that? You look like Swiss cheese. Where's the needle and thread? Come on, let me. No,
What?
there's no time. But please wear something nicer. Wear something Indian. You look
Are you
so
kidding
lovely.
me?
Please.
No.
Chalo, chalo.
For
Change.
what?
Change. I want
Why?
to see. I want to see how you look.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
No. This is too showy.
Mom, it's Bridge and Bordeaux.
Bridge Vijay, I don't like that. No. Wear something else. Chalo, chalo. Jaldi karo.
Mom, it's Money Ki Jassel.
Huh? I don't like him either.
It's a girl.
Arey, doesn't matter. Wear something nice, bete. Indian. Ha. See how lovely you look. Anarkali, hurry!
Mommy, what's going on? What are you even doing?
Chup. Aye ji, aye. Welcome.
Hello, Ji. Hello.
Wow, what a lovely surprise. And who is this?
This is my son Karan. He's a graduate in economics and he works in the head office at CIBC.
Oh, how lovely. This is my daughter Anarkali. She's a graduate in finance and working at the head office at TD. So much in common. Bache, come help me in the kitchen. Please sit, Betty.
Mom, what the hell's going on?
Chup, don't use that language. Bache, he's a nice boy and they're looking for a nice girl. And you're a nice girl. So we are making an introduction. Bas.
Introduction for what?
For marriage. Now don't talk so much. I've made some cha. Bring it out. And don't take too long, okay?
किताबें बड़ी बड़ी सारे घर में इधर सफाई तक नहीं की हुई है ना? हाँ जी. We were a bit hesitant first to come to your house to see your daughter because, in this country, growing up without a father, it's very hard to keep Indian values.
Well, I would like to think I did an excellent job.
We can only hope, can't we? Anarkali is a very strange name for a Punjabi girl. But koi na. If this rishta comes through, then we will change it to something more appropriate. Beta, where did you do your graduation from?
York University.
My son went to University of Toronto with honors. You work for TD?
Yes, Auntie, I do.
Which floor?
The 21st floor?
He's in the 37th. Tell me, beta, do you plan to work after you get married?
Of course, I love my career.
Biti, who do you think is the most important lady in your future husband's life?
Well, I'd hope it'd be me.
When they asked my daughter that, she said his mother.
Have some tea. You haven't had the tea. Ye lijiye.
Thank you.
Achhi?
Well, I would have put more lachi in it, but koi na. If this rishta comes through, there's a lot of time to learn all this.
Well, how about we let them chat and we go to the other room? Hanji?
Chalo. Putar, gal shut kar.
So this is pretty awkward.
Yeah.
So you're in finance. Mm-hmm. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah.
How'd you get into it?
Mummy ji told me to.
Right. Is there anything you want to ask me?
Not really.
Okay. Do you have any hobbies?
No, Mummy doesn't encourage them because it cuts into family time.
Do you plan on living at home after marriage?
Of course, that's the Indian way.
Girls look best when they are simple. चले बेटा चल Okay ji.
Okay, ji.
Namaste.
Acha. Should the kids exchange numbers and talk?
Why? The elders are here to make decisions. We know what is best for them. Okay? Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Chali. Bye, ji. Bye-bye. Well,
No.
he seemed like a nice guy.
Mom, no.
Betty,
Mom.
please give it a try.
It's not an acne cream trial period. Look, I'll get married. I just got out of a relationship. I just have to find the right guy.
Betty, each man needs to be made the right guy.
What if Dad was like him?
Have fun at the studios. Bye, Betty.
I think about the way my father pulled the family out of poverty without knowing what a vowel was, and my mother raised 4 children without being able to construct a perfect sentence in English. A discombobulated couple that landed in the new world with hopes that left the bitter taste of rejection in their mouth. No family, no friends, just man and wife, 2 university degrees that meant nothing, 1 mother tongue that was broken now, 1 swollen belly with a baby inside, a father worrying about jobs and rent, because no matter what, this baby was coming, and they thought to themselves, for a split second, was it worth it to put all of our money into the dream of a country that is swallowing us whole? And Papa looks at his woman's eyes and sees loneliness living where the iris was, wants to give her a home in a country that looks at her with the word visitor wrapped around their tongue. On their wedding day, she left an entire village to be his wife. And now she left an entire country to be a warrior. And when the winter came, they had nothing but the heat of their own bodies to keep the coldness out. And like 2 brackets, they faced one another to hold the dearest parts of them, their children, close. They turned a suitcase full of clothes into a life and regular paychecks to make sure the children of immigrants wouldn't hate them for being the children of immigrants. They worked too hard. You can tell by their hands, their eyes are begging for sleep, but our mouths were begging to be fed, and that is the most artistic thing I have ever seen. It is poetry to these ears that have never heard what passion sounds like, and my mouth is full of likes and ums when I look at their masterpiece, because there are no words in the English language that can articulate that kind of beauty. I can't compact their existence into 26 letters and call it a description. I tried once, but the adjectives needed to describe them don't even exist. So I ended up with pages and pages full of words followed with commas and more words and more commas, only to realize that there are some things in the world so infinite, they could never use a full stop. So how dare you mock your mother when she opens her mouth and broken English spills out? Don't be ashamed of the fact that she split through countries to be here so you wouldn't have to cross a shoreline. Her accent is thick like honey. Hold it with your life. It's the only thing she has left from home. Don't you stomp on that richness. Instead, hang it up on the walls of museums next to Dali and Van Gogh. Her life is brilliant and tragic. Kiss the side of her tender cheek. She already knows what it sounds like to have an entire nation laugh when she speaks. She is more than our punctuation and language. We might be able to paint pictures and write stories, but she made an entire world for herself. So how is that for art?